The earliest forms of money in China, 3000 to 1000 BCE. Ancient barter and commodity money. In the earliest periods of Chinese civilization, people used various objects as a medium of exchange. These included seashells, 贝壳, precious stones, grain and agricultural products, small bronze objects. Seashells were especially valuable and widespread. In fact, the Chinese character 贝, or shell, later became a key component in many characters related to wealth, trade, and money, reflecting the important role shells played in early economic life. Bronze tool-shaped money, 1000 to 500 BCE. During the Zhou dynasty, early metal currencies appeared. These unique forms of money reflected real tools used in agriculture and craftsmanship. A. Knife money, shaped like a small bronze knife. Originated in northern and eastern states like Qi, Yun, and Zhou. Used in trade and as a standardized exchange item. Each knife often carried inscriptions identifying the minting state or city. B. Spade money, shaped like a spade, hoe, or farming tool. Common in states like Zhao, Han, Wei, and Qin. Varied widely in shape, size, and inscriptions. Became one of the most widespread currencies before the Qin unification. These tool-shaped coins reflect China's early economic culture, where real tools influenced symbolic money. Round coins with square holes, 3rd century BCE to 1911 CE. This is the longest-lasting monetary system in Chinese history, used for over 2,000 years. Symbolic design. Round shape equals heaven. Square hole equals earth. The square hole also had practical use. Coins could be strung together on a cord for easy transport. Qin Dynasty Unification, 221 BCE. After unifying China, Emperor Qin Shi Huang standardized currency across all regions. Introduced the Banliang coin. Unified weights, measures, and coinage. Coins of later dynasties. Each dynasty issued its own versions of these coins. Wu Ju, Han Dynasty. K1 Tongbao, Tang Dynasty. Song, Yuan, Ming, and Qing dynasties continued the tradition with various inscriptions. These coins became a symbol of Chinese civilization and were widely used across East Asia. The world's first paper money, 7th to 11th centuries. China was the first country in the world to invent and use paper money. Tang Dynasty, 618 to 907. Merchants began using flying money, or wei qian. These were essentially promissory notes used to avoid carrying heavy metal coins. Not yet an official banknote, but a major innovation. Song Dynasty, 960 to 1279. The first government-backed banknotes appeared. Jiaozi, the world's first true paper currency. Later types included huizi and guanzijuan. Reasons for introducing paper money: copper shortages, rapid growth of trade, difficulty of transporting large amounts of metal coins. This invention influenced financial systems worldwide centuries later. Yuan and Ming dynasties. Expansion of paper money, 1271 to 1644. Yuan dynasty, Mongol Empire. The Yuan government issued a unified paper currency called Chao.
It became the first empire in history to rely primarily on paper money. Marco Polo famously wrote about his astonishment at China's paper currency system. Ming Dynasty issued the famous Da Ming Bao Cao notes. These were large, thick paper banknotes. Overproduction caused inflation, weakening trust in paper money. Despite challenges, these dynasties played a key role in spreading the concept of paper currency.
Qing Dynasty, 1644 to 1911. The Qing monetary system was complex and dual-based. Metal currency system. Round bronze coins with square holes continued to circulate. Silver, measured in taels or liang, became the standard for large transactions. Private banknotes, piaohao. Local banks issued their own notes, widely used in trade, especially along the Silk Road. Growing international trade introduced Western-style currency concepts, preparing the way for modern reforms. Modern Chinese currency, 20th century to present. Republic of China era, 1912 to 1949. Numerous banks and provinces issued their own banknotes. The system became chaotic and inflationary. Establishment of the renminbi, RMB. In 1948, the People's Bank of China introduced the renminbi with the unit yuan. 5 series of RMB. First series, 1948, post-war stabilization. Second series, 1955, unified national design. Third series, 1962, industrial and socialist themes. Fourth series, 1987, ethnic cultures and modernization. Fifth series, 1999 to present, anti-counterfeit features, Mao Zedong portrait.